Good morning, welcome. Muhanga Zebra taking on Sorwathe Women's. It is the T10 Women's League. Reminder, Muhanga Zebras have already won the toss, decided to ball. And you can see on your screens the two openers for Sorwathe. The captain, Alice Ikuzwe. They'll be looking for an explosive start. The power play is only 3 of us, remind you, in T10. Correction, 2 of us. And the team list there: Giselle, Georgette, Veronica, Anastasie, Dorian, Nadine, Tuiseng, Francine, Alexia, Omutoni, Lilian, Uwimana, Diane, and Tanya. That is the 11 from Muhanga Zebra. They are on the field already, getting ready for the fast ball. And for Sorwathe is Simbi. The likes of Nyirang Mudineza Josiane, Alice Ikuzwe as well in the middle there to face the fast ball. And of course I'm joined by my fellow commentator, Zaid Khan. Good morning.
Good morning, Clinton. Good morning, everybody. Welcome once again here to Muhanga International Cricket Stadium, courtesy of T10 RCA. What a game we have on hand. 94 matches, 83 innings, 1,000 plus runs to her name, 59 being the highest. Captain leading from the front, Ikuzwe Alice. Let's wait and see. She wanted to bowl first if she had won the toss, but here she is facing the first delivery. Ball number 1, here we go. And knocks her over.
Nadine, with the first ball of the game, knocks over the captain. What a start. The Zebra, Zaid Khan, straight away.
1 for 1. Ball number 1. What a way. You couldn't have asked for a better start from her side. In she comes, out she goes. What a jaffa of a delivery that was. Coming in first up.
The young bowler, Nzai Turichi Nadine. Wow. New team. We've seen them, Zaid Khan, already opting to bowl every time they win the toss. And on this occasion, it is the right decision, you'd say.
They love bowling. Yes, they've been struggling with the batting, but bowling, they've been top-notch. They've been challenging all the upper hand sides coming into this first division here as debutants. They've packed a punch with a bowling unit. Always kept it difficult for the batting sides.
And number 3 is Simbi Henriette, joining Sylvie. And she will need to put up a fight for Sorwathe. I'm not really intending to undermine or underestimate Muhanga Zebras, but if they are to win against Sorwathe, it would be regarded, in my opinion, as an upset. New team. However, it's a battle of bat and ball. Second ball. Ooh, some over the keeper.
First runs on board, that will race away for a boundary. It's unfortunate for the keeper. That beat everything. It beat the bat, it beat the gloves of the keeper. The only thing it found was a boundary rope. First runs on board for Team Sorwathe. Missing that by a whisker. It was a very good delivery. So good, in fact, it beat the gloves of the keeper.
Yeah, good swing early on here from Zaiturichi Nadine. Very good in swing. Missed the stumps by a very small margin. Ooh, and again you can see Isimbi Henriette. The foot movement is not really, there's no rhythm, you'd say. Not really sure if to go on the front foot or stay on the back foot, just in between there. And that is where you want to be. I don't know why they don't have a slipper. Probably thinking the ball coming in might be more of the inside edge rather than the outside edge. But good bowling so far. Ooh, chance there. Possibly direct hit could have maybe given them the second wicket. But good bowling and very good fielding.
Very good attempt there. A direct hit would have made the difference. But again, you can see the third man has been placed due to the pace. You were there early on at the pitch. Clinton, what do you think about the surface out there?
Yeah, I did take a bit of time there looking at the pitch. I expected to see probably a more solid, you'd say, kind of pitch, but it looks there is something in there for the bowlers early on. However, if the sun does come out, it will tend to dry up and be nice for batting with some lovely pace and carry. But at this morning, the decision to bowl first, I think, is the right one. Josiane facing Sylvie facing the first ball. Ooh, and cleans up as well. 2 wickets in the first over already. Nzai Turichi Nadine. Wow.
Look at the celebrations. Look at the excitement. Unbelievable stuff. Couldn't have asked for better. The weight angled in, leaving yet another batter without troubling the scorers.
Zai, they're just swinging through the line, not covering the swing. Doesn't matter if there is a slipper. She is aiming for the stumps, swinging, starting from outside off, coming in nicely. Another one goes fast ball. So the captain, oh, that is a beauty of a delivery there.
That is test class swing. Have a look at that. Just holding the line till the very end, and then it curves after hitting the deck there. Ishimwe Divine coming in now. 13 matches, 12 innings, 155 to her name, 29 being the highest. Will she be able to manage taking her side onto positive? Let's wait and see.
I'm telling you, Zaid Khan, if she can get that ball somewhere near that fourth stump, tailing back in, I won't be surprised to see Divine go as well. The captain went fast ball, Sylvie as well, both openers. Only 2 deliveries needed to get the openers out there. Score is still at 5.
And from the looks of it, you can see it's the late swing that lures the batters to come into. Beautiful, beautiful bowling that once again. With that, we come to the end of the first over. 5 runs on board and 2 wickets down. 2 massive wickets gone for Sorwathe.
Yeah, I would like to see the keeper show at least comfort against Nadine, the bowler. You've seen both deliveries that have gone to the keeper. She has not really taken cleanly. And you don't want a nick not being taken. You can see coming from the other end, opening the bowling alongside Nadine is Iriho Veronica, it looks like. And she'll be bowling to Isimbi. Isimbi is usually a very good striker, very positive. She'll be hitting towards the smaller part of the ground, and I won't be surprised if she goes straight away. Loves a sweep.
Veronique coming from the mountain, delicately played there by Isimbi, but no run. Interesting enough, Clinton, you being a pace bowler yourself, how important is it to have that sort of bonding with the keeper when you're a pace bowler?
Yeah, it is never a good thing when the keeper is not taking them cleanly. Good shot there from Isimbi, but still, look at the fielding chance at the keeper's end. Oh, just got back in time. Isimbi and Riet, you can see they are applying pressure on the batters. Very, very good energy from Muhanga Zebras, making Sorwathe have to work for every run.
The fielding effort is amazing, but have a look at the positioning by the keeper. She's not into the right positions to take on the stumps off.
And you can see that was a chance actually for a single, but the pressure from the previous delivery, the hesitation now is being created in the batter's minds. One wants to run, the other one doesn't, and run out is never far away.
Yes, they're going to be jittery, of course, and that's what sets apart a skilled batter from the average. If you can see 2 wickets being lost early on, 5 runs on the board, courtesy of the bowler actually helping them. And a wicket. Would you believe it? Third one goes down. Third one bites the dust. Sorwathe women's in all sorts of trouble here. Knocks her over. Swing and a miss. Cross-batted shots will not do any good.
Very, very good start here, Zaid Khan. Where will the runs come from? Alice is gone. Sylvie gone. Isimbi gone. In the power play.
Are we about to witness the lowest score by Sorwathe women's? Let's wait and see.
They've always relied on every time they do collapse early. There is Josiane who always comes out, and Rosina as well, who's coming in at number 5. There on your screens, number 15. And they will need every contribution from these two. However, Muhanga Zebras, they sense chance here to knock them over in a T10. I don't think I've seen too many teams get bowled out in a T10, but it's on the cards here.
Herrera Rosine, 44 matches, 31 innings, 269 to her name, 31 not out, being her highest score, being the game changer in the previous match. Player of the match she was. Took 3 wickets, scored the important runs, and in the pressure situation, taking her side to victory. In she comes, positive attempt, but she was dragged way outside off some smart bowling this by Irio Veronique. Come to the end of the second over. The score remains 5 for the loss of 3.
Wicket maiden from the experienced Irio Veronique. Very, very good starter. Let's see, will Nadine get her last over early on?
Surface there, Clinton. It's not easy already to bat on, especially if you're used to cross bat shots. The straighter you keep your bat, more chances it creates to get some contact onto the blade.
Looks like they've opted to give Nadine a bit of a rest and maybe keep her for the death overs. Ingabire Georgette coming in from the road end.
Definitely beaten by pace there. The batter swung her bat by the time the ball was in the keeper's gloves. Very, very late reaction that. And very nonchalantly done.
Good start here for the day. For those of us who love watching the game of cricket, so many other games will be following or played on the back foot. Remind you, Sorwathe will be playing another game straight away after this one. They'll be taking on Gahanga Queens, a very good game as well. And later on, we'll see in Datwa, Zaid Khan. I was not there, but you were there. Giselle smashed 80, I'm told. She'll be here today in the afternoon.
Same surface, different grade of player, indeed. Oh, it's all happening out there. On their toes are the fielders, not allowing anything to go past. And again, it's good to see the Muhanga Zebras working to their strength. They know their batting is not
It's good to see Sorwathe slowly rebuilding their innings. They're not looking for the boundaries. They are mainly trying to create that partnership again, create a base, a foundation, and probably launch later. They know, of course, Muhanga is not very good with the bat. And from the start, they've been pushed on the back foot, but I believe if they can get somewhere around 50, Rosine facing up to in the air. That could go all the way. Is this the first boundary off the bat?
very well done. Just up and over, using the pace of the bowler and the angle she created there. The fielder stood no chance as she went all the way to the boundary ropes. Have a look at that. Up and over. very quick. The outfield is quick. There is a little bit of dew out there in the morning, but it is drying off really well. And shots like that, you get full value out of it using the pace of the bowler.
And again, the keeper. You can see they've already put a fielder behind the keeper, but that is not enough as well. Wow. This might cost them. They've started off so well. The keeper, you need to be a bit better, I'm afraid. That's the end of over number 3. The score reads 12 for the loss of 3.
Clinton, being the skipper of the national side, finding your side in such a position where you've lost early wickets within the first 2 overs of the game, despite this being the shorter format, 10 overs of play, what sort of approach would you have as the batting side? Would you go for the singles and doubles and just try to rotate and build up, or would you go all guns blazing from there on?
At least probably you need a bit. I know it's just T10, but at least 1.5 overs to just rotate the strike, get yourself in, and then of course as well it's a short game. You need to score runs and just be aggressive. The men will be starting tomorrow as well, and new year, new players in new teams, a lot of excitement, and this is good. Just rotating the strike there is Rosin and Divine.
Indeed, lots of excitement tomorrow as the men's take on the T10 competition, courtesy of Duffabet once again, and Rwanda Cricket Association, taking our domestic cricket to international screens. Oh, lovely movement there. Lovely, lovely delivery that by Veronique.
Yeah, just to shed more light on the new teams that will be joining the T10 in Division 1. Of course, the likes of Kachi Tigers, they'll be playing the first game against challengers, the ever dominating, polarizing challengers will be taking on Kachi the first time in 2024. The other team as well, Indorwa, very good talent in that team. Keep an eye out on some of the youngsters in Indorwa. They'll be playing, of course, IPRC, another exciting team. And later on, Red Guards will take on Zonic Tigers. Bit of a break here. Looks like a concussion test, if I am not mistaken. May have been struck by the ball. The young spinner.
So vital to be checked these days, having the physio around, just getting checked. Nothing has been harmed. Youngsters taking on this game.
Anastasia Mushimimana is the bowler, just receiving attention. Let's have a look at what happened there. Oh, yep, bit of a knock, but she'll be fine. And she does look fine, ready to continue. Thank you there, physio.
It's just a bit slopey on the way, receiving the ball from her teammate. Here we go once again. Oh, keeping it really tight. Nowhere to go, no room given. Herrera Rosine, she is a wise player. She understands the depth of her position there.
Woohoo! And she's knocked over. Anastasia, look at the youngster. Wow, look at the celebration. That is so nice to see. I'll just have a look at the replay while she bowled from behind her legs. Another wicket down. Sorwathe collapsing.
Got away with it the first time, Clinton. This time around, it stayed a bit low and it knocked the leg stump over. But again, if you see the stance of Rosine there, she was way across her stumps. Have a look at that. Through her legs, in fact.
Between, not, of course, from behind. Bowled her between. Very, very good to see. Mushimimana Anastasia. Look at Muhanga Zebras. So pumped up. And in comes at number 6, the ever reliant Nyirangundineza Josiana, usually tasked with the role to bowl, but I've seen her so many times rescue Sorwathe from this sort of situations.
101 matches, 62 innings, 461 runs to her name, 28 being her highest, averaging 10.72. The team requires much more than that today. Let's wait and see who's going to be the savior. Half of the side, almost half of the side is back into the dugout for just 13 runs on board. This might be a very big blow.
Said Khan, she's standing way outside off. You can see both leg stump and middle stump. Interesting tactic.
And again, I'm not quite sure if she is aware of how her teammate just lost her wicket right now through her legs. Very identical, and there is a very high chance of being LBW. Come to the end of the 4th over. 13 runs on board. 4 wickets down, Team Sorwathe.
New bowler coming in to replace Rojette. Dorian from the road end. She'll be bowling to Divine, it looks like, on striker. Ooh, going for the Yorker straight away. Chance there. Sent back immediately by Josiane.
Yes, the skipper coming in now. Nakuzwe Dorian starts off with a dot delivery. She's got a good frame for a pace bowler. Tall, broad shoulders there. The run-up is decent. Played in the air and punished. Signs of aggression forced up by Ishimwe. What a shot that was, a full toss. It was there to be hit, and it was hit all the way.
Good shot to see there from Divine. She's been there seeing wickets fall, but she's kept her composure, still fighting it out for Sorwathe. And they've moved on to 17 now. They're pushing to get at least 50.
Keeping it tight once again, getting her line right. It's just a freebie bowled the previous delivery that went the distance. Otherwise, they've kept it nice and tidy, resulting into 4 wickets already. Trying to be cheeky there was the skipper. Here we go once again. Plays it on the ground. Lovely looking shot. They will pick up a single comfortably here. The men's tournament starting tomorrow indeed will be very exciting, being the shorter format, and guys have been really hungry to score some runs and pick some wickets. Excitement is the second name of Dufferbet, Runner Cricket Association. Chance of a run out and misses it ever so slightly.
Very good effort though. Good stop, diving stop. Just got up in time to have a chance. Direct it, surely could have been out. The Gahanga Queens are already making their way into the ground. They'll be taking on Sorwathe next up. Ooh.
It's always interesting to see, you know, the sides coming into first division from the second division and how they've been looked upon. You just mentioned the side of Indorwa coming into first division tomorrow and getting their first taste of Division 1 against the quality sides already. So the likes of the youngsters coming in, they will be tested.
Yeah, of course, Indora will be taking on IPRC tomorrow, the second game. And the good thing is most of those youngsters in Indora, they've trained with some of the IPRC boys. They are down there at IPRC, and they'll be so confident going up against them.
And just like that, you can see the Muhanga Zebras here today, taking on the field well, picking up those wickets, strangling the Sorwathe women's side. Powerfully struck, and what a shot that is. That will race away to the boundary. Punched and slapped through covers there. The fielders stood no chance. They could barely bend a back by the time the ball had already escaped. Every single boundary so far has been extremely hard hit. And connecting to the middle of the bat, Josiane, what a shot that was.
Much better there from the bowler. Just pulls the length back a bit. And it's good to see now the keeper getting more comfortable taking those deliveries.
And you can see it somehow, yes, she has been punished with a boundary first up, but Ariel Veronique, with all the experience she has, she's dragging the batter outside off stump for a couple of deliveries, and then a sharp, quick delivery will be coming onto the stumps there. You see.
Yeah, but you can see, I think there is some logic behind Josiane standing way outside off, probably just inviting the bowlers to bowl that line, trying to, of course, take advantage of the stumps that are visible. However, you can see when Veronica tried to go for the stumps immediately, Josiane is very quick to realize and, of course, play that ball. So maybe something that she's been working on and could prove to be very fruitful for her.
Plays it down the ground. Gender was the call. Gender meaning go. And once again, chance of a run out, and very, very silly.
That was unnecessary, you'd say, from Josiane. The risk, looking for a second where it was not. The ball was hit straight to the field at long off. Never a chance or two. No fumble whatsoever. I don't know why she came back for the second. And she's just kept on her way, running to the dugout. 5 down now. Just when they are starting to build a partnership, Sorwathe.
Not quite sure what was running through her mind there, but never a second run. Straight into the hand of the fielder. Not quite sure what was going through her mind. Let's have a look at that once again. Easiest of decisions for the umpires to make. The on-field umpire, Christia, had no doubt in his mind when Veronique took the bails off. We're halfway done with the innings, and half of the team is back into the dugout. 5 wickets for 25. New batter coming in. Berena coming in. A tossed up delivery. Just teasing the batter now. Veronique having too much fun.
I'm liking the fielding, the energy from the Zebras. They are making sure every run has to be under. You are not getting a run when the ball is straight to the fielder. And just need 5 more wickets.
Very, very quick learning side this is. As you can see from that delivery, there is a hint of turn coming out of the pitch. If you can just land it in the right areas.
Yeah, and that is the end of the spell from Iho Veronica. 2 overs, 1 wicket, 7 runs, and a run out as well. Very good, very, very good from the experienced Veronica.
All-round performance. We come to the end of 6 overs, 5 for 26. Here we have the RCA women's table. Indatwa being at the very top with a net run rate of 4.6. Of course, the hammering of Ishimwe Giselle taking them up there. Gahanga Queens on number 2, Sorwathe in the middle. Charity second last.
Captain is back to bowl her last over. Divine is the main batter now for Sorwathe in the air, and she's gone as well. Just as I was about to say, she is now having to take the team to a reasonable total. Zaid Khan, she goes in.
The only source of hope there was remaining for Sorwathe has to walk back to the dugout. You can see the disappointment. It's just the angle that was created. Easy as you like it. Didn't have to move a muscle. Straight into the comfortable hands. And the 6th wicket goes down. Have a look at that. Fuller outside off stump and just swinging through the line. But not much power behind it. Finds the fielder at home.
Yeah, the fielding. I keep saying this because you have to give credit where credit is due. The fielding from the Zebras has been very good. A young team playing in Division 1 for the first time, but they look like they belong. If they can just bat slightly better, there will be a very good team to come up against. And of course, being Sorwathe, you don't want to lose the first game. They will be playing a much stronger side coming up, Gahanga Queens.
Cricket can really humble you. This is the same side that chased down a big total successfully on Thursday, and here we are, half of their side struggling now to get any run possible. That shows you the amount of change a day can make in the game of cricket.
New batter, Mukanda Isenga Janetta, facing the captain of Zebras. In the air, another chance. Oh, just falls short. But still a dot. Not giving away the rounds is Zebras. I may be wrong, Zaid Khan, but I don't think I've seen a wide. It may have just slipped me, but I have not seen a wide. We'll check quickly with the scorers.
Very, very disciplined they've been with the bowling, and they understand the fact that just go for the stumps. Speaking of discipline, just confirming with the scorers, there has been not a single wide delivery so far. We're into the 7th over, Clinton. How disciplined is that?
That is quite impressive. I really have to give lots of appreciation to, of course, the coaches that have been working with these youngsters. Veronica herself being the one doing the bowling, she has done quite a nice job. No extras. That is, and just as we say it, the first one
commentators
from
curse.
The captain. I do like the plan though, just trying to keep the ball way outside of the reach.
It's almost as though if we hadn't spoken about it, they wouldn't have remembered to bowl a wide. In line once again, good delivery, and they pick up a quick single. Every single run from here on matters. Lovely conditions here at Gahanga International Cricket Stadium. Oh, so close there. Almost beat the outside edge. Got some shoulder of the bat to it. With that, we come to the end of the 7th over. 29 on board for the loss of 6 wickets. 3 more overs to go.
Well, Zaid Khan, we just saw those last 3 deliveries from the captain. Sorwathe, the batters are really not looking to try and come hard. You would say, of course, they know they only have 4 wickets left. However, it's only 18 balls left in the innings and just 29 on board. It is that time where you no longer have to look at the wickets. It's now about the runs. And they'll be up against the young spinner.
Whichever way the runs come from here on, you can see the slip. Veronique herself, the experienced fielder, the experienced player, putting herself into the position, applying more pressure to the batter, flighted delivery, and what a line. What a delivery that was, playing with the mind of the batter.
I've really liked what I've seen from the young Anastasie. She's already taken a wicket. Remember, she bowled Rosine between her legs, and you can see it is the death overs. However, she has a slip, so that oh, another one behind her legs this time, and you can see the jubilation. Beren had no clue. Young left arm spinner.
Very, very smart bowling this. She saw Beren not having the proper footwork, and she knew if she had bowled in the line of the leg stump, there is a chance of knocking the stumps over, and that's exactly what she did. The first ball, she made her believe it's going to come outside off stump, and again, mind games here, putting Veronique there for slip, making the batter believe it's going to come on offside, outside off stump, and then knocks her leg stump over. Very, very smart bowling. The plan comes together really well for Muhanga Zebras, and the troubles and the torment continues for Sorwathe Women's. And Murajijimana Cesare comes in, 33 matches, 19 innings, just 47 runs to her name, 12 being her highest. They need to put some runs on board to get out of trouble here. Muhanga Zebras have done exceptionally well this morning.
Anastasia looking for a third. She's only gone for 1 run so far. Good figures, good tight bowling.
And you can see the batter already forced up using a cross-batted shot. There is a chance. There is a chance of getting yet another wicket. I can sense a wicket coming here again. Hasn't been too convincing. Oh, just gets away with that. If you're to see the angle of the bat coming down to the bowl, the swinging across the line, very, very risky that of Murajijimana Cesare.
You can see so many fielders running to collect the ball, and good backing up at the stumps as well there from Veronica. In the air, ooh, chance, oh, misfield. Chance for a run out there. The desperation from Sorwathe, they know they need the runs, cannot afford to keep defending.
So far, just 1 run has come off and a wicket. What an over this has been. Look at the figures there. Just 3 runs and 2 wickets she has picked up in her spell of 2 overs. Very, very impressive by the youngster.
Dugout on your screens there, Sorwathe, Josiane, Rosine, they will most likely open the bowling for Sorwathe, and they're just having a look at what is the figure, what is the number they will be looking to work with. 31 so far, 2 more overs to go. In comes the opening bowler, the one that began everything for Muhanga Zebras, getting a weak. Oh, correction, that is Georgette.
Applying immense pressure once again. Straight and full. nowhere to go. Starts off with a dotted delivery. You can see the lack of confidence. Even a full toss cannot be put away. And that's what happens in such tough conditions. The mindset has to be above everything. Yes, you find your side in trouble, but you've got to also find a way out of it. Just the second extra of the game coming in the 9th over.
Yeah, you can just see Georgette there, most likely looking to hit the stumps. On that occasion, just trace down the leg a bit too much. Janetta Mukanda Isenga is the batter on strike. And the equation is quite simple. They need her to get runs. In the air. Ooh! Veronica, would you believe it? Not an easy chance.
Juggled it one time and couldn't get onto it the second. Opportunity goes down. .32 for the loss of 7 wickets here. They've kept it extremely neat and tidy. Georgette here once again. And you can see once again in the air, lands safely. I believe if the fielders start walking in with the bowler, they can create more opportunities of grasping those catches, because they're falling just a yard or two short. From the looks of it, Georgette struggling with the finishing of her action there. The hips coming across, not leveled. Loud appeal and not given. It was going down the leg. Jihozo Anj, the lady umpire, she was here in the commentary box last time around on her on-field duties. It's good to see women ladies umpire now coming into the game. Down the leg. Know wide it is.
Georgette is just losing her line. Big two attacking. Should be very, very key for them with the bat. Very good left-hander.
And again, very slopey by the keeper. The way she goes down, it's not right. I believe.
Yeah, it's just really an issue of technique. It's not the right technique. And something for the coaches to work on. Costing a team a lot of runs. You should not be having a backup fielder if you're a keeper. Chance for a run out. Oh, and that is given. Good decision there from umpire Gasana Christian. Another wicket down for Sorwathe.
Very good decision, very good throw. Excellent effort in the field by the Muhanga Zebras. Christian did take his time, but made a fair decision in the end. And troubles continue for Sorwathe Women's. 36 for 8 after 9 overs. Final over of the first innings here. What an exciting innings this has been. If you're supporting the Zebras, taking this field on like the Serengeti Plains, all over the Sorwathe women's.
Change of ends for Nadine, who opened the bowling. And look at that in-swing still there in the last over.
Oh, she is a natural. She is a natural.
Long run-up as well. Very, very long run-up.
Learning a thing or two from the men's cricket, I believe.
Serious. The run-up is seriously long. And Sorwathe, on the other hand, will be looking to get somewhere at least 40 plus. And might be a very small total. However, we did mention the Zebras are not the strongest side with the bat. So it could be a very, very entertaining close game.
Yes, definitely. From this point on, if the Sorwathe women's can manage to squeeze 2 boundaries in this over, it would be really, really good for them. And that's what the attempt will be. Let's wait and see. Nadine is not going to make it easy for them. Once again, that natural in-swing. So easy on the eye. Desperate attempt for a single and makes it comfortably. The dive was put in. A direct hit would have been tricky there.
Very, very good fielding there. There was an opportunity there for Sorwathe to take 2 runs. However, the quick running from the Zebra fielder there, extra cover, keeps it to only 1. 38 now is the score. They still look to get 40 plus with the 3 more deliveries left in the over.
And also the arm on the fielder. That was a good throw. Very quick, swift, flat. Beats the outside edge this time. Balls are going by very quick. Opportunities. This is a fair total for Muhanga Zebras. This might be their opportunity to grasp onto the first game in first division here.
It's now or never for Akinjene. 2 more balls left in the innings. Can she get a boundary? They will be wanting her to get at least 1. Connect 1 nicely. Haven't seen a 6 yet in the innings.
Can she get a boundary? Can she open her account? She's faced 2 deliveries already. This is our finishing duties. Swing and a miss. And the keeper misses it completely. There was a chance of a run out and the keeper misses it all the way.
Good to see the commitment there from the non-striker to go regardless. And it did pay off. They get an extra run. You never know how much that run might be. That, of course, is the end of the first innings. And quite an entertaining one, you'd say, from Zebra's point of view. They have done so well, winning the toss, deciding to bowl. They pick up 8 wickets and keep Sorwathe just 39. The target will be 40 runs to win their first game. And you can say they've given themselves the best chance to do so. Muhanga Zebra will need 41 in their 10 overs. Not really much to say there from the scorecard. Sorwathe asked to bat. Their captain went fast ball. Nadine cleaned her up. So did Isimbi Henrietta. Sylvie also went fast ball. And a bit of a fighter from Ishimwe Ijihozo Divine. And the rest of the card, nothing much. No one got into double figures. But they have managed to post a defendable total, you'd say, 40. Not real partnership, you'd say, from what you see there on your screen. The biggest one of the game is 12 runs and 12 balls. That tells you it hasn't been easy. The wicket is not really easy for batting, you'd say. It's still slightly on the slow side. Will get better on as the day goes. But the bowling, pick of the bowlers there is Nadine. Open the bowling, 2 overs, only 2 runs, 2 wickets. Economy of 1. 2 wickets as well from the young Anastasia, the left arm spinner. They bowled so well, only 13 extras, and most of that is just buys from the keeper. So very, very good effort from Muhanga Zebra. We'll be with you for the chase shortly.
Welcome back once again for the chase. Muhanga Zebras need 41 in 10 overs. Sorwathe Women's in the first innings had a tough time out there, losing 8 wickets, scoring just 40 runs, courtesy of brilliant bowling by Muhanga Zebras, making the very adequate decision of bowling first after winning the toss. Let's wait and see what sort of challenge the bowlers of Sorwathe Women's put up against the Zebras here. Will this be the first taste of victory for Muhanga Queens? Will they be able to adapt? They've bowled already. They know how the surface is playing. They know what sort of deliveries to expect. Herrera Rosine starting from the parking end. Interesting, this starting with spin, and opening for Zebras is Nakuzwe Dorian, the skipper. Here we go, ball number 1. Swing and a miss. A big swing that was. No contact being made. And again, my co-commentator Clinton is with me. Clinton, what do you have to say about this run chase?
Well, it's good to see they're out looking to get runs on board as quickly as possible. You can see Dorian, the captain, already bringing out the slog sweep, and they pick up 2. So they know they have a chance. They really have a chance if they are to ever get a win. 41 is not something that is going to really be a problem as long as they keep wickets in hand. However, Rosine, as always, another slog sweep, but straight to the fielder. They need to be careful with the running, though. You can see they're just really itching to get away, and they need to be careful not to give away easy free wickets.
Yes, definitely. They've been guilty of running inadequately in the previous games. But again, once again, powerfully struck onto the leg side, and they pick up 1 run comfortably. The sense of worry, Clinton, for me is the amount of cross-batted shots that the batters play from the Muhanga Zebra side. That's really concerning. It creates that opportunity for the ball to go through on such surfaces once it skids on. Ingabire Georgette going in. And yes, of course, we've got the left-hand, right-hand combination out there in the middle to play around with the fielders.
Georgette is very key for Muhanga Zebra. She is arguably their best batter. Of course, there's Veronica as well. However, she'll need to play a very good innings for them. Starts off straight away. Slog sweeper in the gap. But there is 2 fielders converging, and they only keep it to 1. Likes to play her shots, does Ingabire Georgette. And straight away off the mark. Sorwathe, on the other hand, they will be very key and alert on anything, any chance. Wickets is the only way for them to win. It will be hard for them to bowl 10 overs. And there you go. First one down. Middle stump. Going across the line. The captain, Nakuzwe Dorian, is gone.
Sorwathe here just have to keep bowling to the stumps, and the batters will do the rest. As you can see, first wicket goes down. That is exactly what I was talking about. Dorian has to leave the pitch early on. Wicket first over. Middle stump gone. Bullseye for Herrera Rosine, adjusting her line by changing the side that she was bowling from. That is something the Zebras really need to work on. I talked about this previously. Uwase Tanya, the wicketkeeper batter, comes in. 14 matches, 11 innings, 68 runs to her name, 25 being her highest. Let's wait and see what she's capable of doing here. 4 for 1 after 1.
Opening the bowling from the other end. The national team opening bowler, Nyirangundineza Josiane. And she'll have something to say about this chase She's up against Ingabire Georgette, who is now mainly the key main batter for Muhanga Zebra.
Last time around, Clinton, she was guilty of leaking away lots of runs despite being the pace bowler and the batters using her pace.
An interesting fielder. She has third man and of course that deep mid wicket. Oh, smashed straight away. Misfield. And you can see she's getting a bit of stick from her teammates. The fielder, most likely Sylvie, there shot mid wicket. And now we get to see the keeper face for the first time. She is giving away, you would say, runs, and she needs to make up for it.
She's got responsibilities upon her shoulders there. That was powerfully struck. The previous shot. It's never easy standing in such a position where the ball comes at you at quite some power and pace. Quick reactions, soft hands, and also avoiding injury. Plays it around. A direct hit would have taken that, but they make it comfortably. Good rotation of strike this by Muhanga Zebras.
Yep, you can see Josiane, the plan is very simple from her. Bowling stump to stump. She's looking for wickets and nothing else. Needs to be careful though. At times you might go in the yak. Isimbi Enret is the fielder deep mid wicket for that slog sweeper. Oh, and this time Georgette plays it. Watchful, chance for two. Will she come back? She does comfortably. This is very good from Muhanga Zebra. No need for a risk or anything. They can get the runs easily. Bat on ball and scamper. That is all.
Very, very well done this by Muhanga Zebras. Not doing anything extra. Just working on those singles and doubles. Oh, swing and a miss there. Beats the outside edge of Ingabire.
Ingabire Georgette now on 4 of 3 deliveries. Good, healthy strike rate. If she is there for the full 10 overs, then no doubt Muhanga will win. You can see, very watchful. Just gets off the striker, keeps the scoreboard ticking. Sorwathe, they know Georgette is the main wicket. And on the other hand, they might as well look at possibly getting the other batters on strike and keeping Georgette off strike for a while. She may find herself stranded.
Again, you see the left-hand, right-hand combination troubling the fielders, having lots of movement around.
Oh, and there you go. There you go. I just mentioned it. Another wicket. 2 down. They may not get Georgette, but they'll keep her off strike most of the times and keep cleaning up the other batters. However, coming in at number 4, you're about to see on your screens the experienced Iriho Veronica. She can take the game away as well. Don't be so focused on Georgette and forget her. Veronica has been there. She's seen it all.
Knocks her over, straight as you like it. That slow delivery and swings across the line of the ball coming in. Poor shot selection that makes them lose yet another wicket. The wickets tumbling that way in such a fashion is not a good sight. Iriho Veronique, last time around, she had a very rough day. In 2 games, she managed to score just 5 runs. Let's wait and see what part does the experience play here.
And with that second wicket from Josiane ends over number 2. The score is 9. This is the partnership for Muhanga Zebra. Georgette alongside Veronica will just come in at number 4. And change of bowling from the road end. In comes Sylvie replacing Rosine. A spinner replacing another. Let's see, there is a deep mid-wicket in place. Starts off short and is pulled straight to that short mid-wicket. So not a bad start from Sylvie. Who is the other fielder? There is a deep mid-wicket I can see, and probably a long correction, a cow corner sort of, you'd say. So they're anticipating Georgette to go leg side, but goes, oh, and she's done by the spin. Fast boundary into double figures is Muhanga Zebra, courtesy of Ingabe Georgette.
Not a good side that for the fielding side. Have a look at that. She took all the time in the world to play that shot. What a selection that was. And the fielder was done by the outfield. It was really well done there. "13 runs, 2 wickets." Goes down on one knee and sweeps it. Butterfingers by the fielders, not settled under the pressure. They can feel, they can sense the pressure coming onto them. Ingabire on strike now. Tossed up, goes for that big shot onto the leg side. And the pickup singles. This is the way to play the game and chase down that total. It's not that difficult. Keep it simple. But the cross-batted shots are very, very risky on this surface. If they continue playing that shot quite often, you'll see the wickets tumbling like a deck of cards. We've seen it before. It can happen again. It doesn't take long for a side to turn tables. Veronique on strike now for the very first time. Soft hands and nowhere to go. Ends the over with a dot delivery. We're done with 3 overs here, 14 runs on board for the loss of 2 wickets. I believe from here on, Veronique should be the one orchestrating this innings from henceforth.
On your screens there is the Gahanga Queens players. Just having a look at Sorwathe, they'll be playing them next up. Very, very good side is Gahanga Queens. The likes of Belize Mrekatete, the likes of Clarice Uiman.
Tough side that is.
Jeanette into the attack, and Georgette has played the pull shot straight away and picks up 2. So they recognize this is not a very experienced bowler. We haven't seen much of Jeanette in the past. And this could be the over that Muhanga Zebra might look to capitalize and get that 10, 11 runs.
And also the fact that the ball was played into the deep, the throw was extremely slow, allowing them to pick up that 2 run. And once again, you see opportunity is there. This time done much quicker, restricting them to just a single.
Bowling it, the length still too short for Georgette. She likes a pull shot. Maybe they're just anticipating her to give a catch because there are two fielders on the leg side. However, I tend to go a bit fuller. See, we haven't seen her drive much really. And Veronica will just stay there and try and keep a partnership going. She'll be facing her second delivery, just having an inquiry. She'll be standing mostly on leg stump. Straight away you see field changes. They do have sort of a similar field. Deep mid wicket and that cow corner-ish. But again, slightly still too short from me.
Stayed low there for Veronique. She was hoping for some more bounce out of that, but just skidded on to the gloves of the keeper.
Much better. Very, very good line and length. Slightly fuller, but not too full. And you can see there Veronica anticipating something short to cut, but not really there. Another dot. Oh, very, very, very poor on that occasion. Just giving her compliments for bowling slightly fuller, and she goes back short and she's punished. First boundary for Iriho Veronica. She moves on to 4.
At the moment, Veronique reading the bowler like a book she's written herself. Waited for it, had all the time in the world, and slapped it past covers for a beautiful looking shot, and gets 4 runs out of it. Immaculately done there.
20 now required for the Zebra to win. Oh, and look at that. Very, very good batting from Veronica. Smart cricketer. Gets a boundary and rotates the strike to play the next over. This is very good to see. 19 now. They'll just keep counting down the runs. You can see the excitement at the dugout. And have a look at the other dugout for Sorwathe in the background. 2 contrasting images.
That's what the world of sports is all about. Very, very smartly done by Veronique. A drop and run. She knew exactly where the fielders are. Not being closed in. She knew if she plays it softly, just enough to rotate the strike, it would benefit her the following over. Let's wait and see. Coming into the attack now is the skipper herself, Alice Ikuzwe, jersey number 14 from the parking end. Interesting to see, will she be bowling with shades on?
Yeah, Said, I also quite anxious to see it. Let's see. Probably forgot she, at times when you do have those shades on for a long time, you tend to just get accustomed to wearing shades and you may not even realize you're wearing them. Yeah, you can see straight away she realizes something is just not feeling right. It's good to see the captain. A lot of responsibility on her shoulders. She needs to get a wicket.
You see 222 on the screen. 22 for 2. Straight and full. And a dot delivery it is.
You can see Veronica realizing they need to take on Alice very early in her spell before she gets comfortable. But again, another good thing you're seeing, she is keeping Georgette calm, not taking the risky singles. Let's see. Ooh, and she's beaten comprehensively on that occasion. And Alice feels there was a nick. However, didn't hear anything from where I'm seated.
And of course, you can see also from the body language of the batter, the first thing a batter tends to do is look behind if she's nicked it. On that occasion, Veronique, very relaxed, knowing she's got no contact onto the ball.
I do like the tactic here from Veronica, coming down the wicket, trying to get yeah, there you go. There you go. Ooh. Chance. I want to see Georgette slide that bat. She is going to find herself short. Very, very poor there. She just keeps running through the crease. And it's good they've got the single, but on another occasion against a better team, against a better fielding side, they'll take advantage of that glitch in her running. Doesn't slide the bat at all.
On that occasion there, Veronique just making a statement, walking down to the skipper as she charges in for a bowling stride. It can be quite disrespectful, especially to pace bowlers.
Yeah, and of course, when she does charge down like that, Alice to Georgette, full, that is the line for Georgette. That is very good to see. So many of the other bowlers have just been bowling way too short for Georgette, and she's punished them, rightly so. Yeah, just mentioning, you saw Veronica, very smart, comes down the pitch. As a fielder there, you're anticipating a big shot, you will step back a bit. But what did she do? She just dropped the ball for a single. Because she knows they just need 3 runs and over. Very smart. Oh, look, the sweep comes out, and that could be another boundary in the gap. Yes! Muhanga Zebra, Zaid Khan, they just need 14 now.
What a shot that was. Goes down on one knee, and in the vacant region, the fielder had a few yards to move to her left, but couldn't stop that. Look at the connection, powerfully swept.
The length, I think, is the right one. Looking to try and bowl as full as possible to Georgette. However, slightly too full toss, and could be something serious down there. The fielder has not really gotten up after that effort, and the physios run onto the field. That is Simbi, I believe, and signaling something wrong with her knee.
It is a very hard surface in the outfield on this new Gahanga field here. So the impact is not as soft as you imagine.
Just have a look at there on your screen. There is a small huddle or meeting between the senior group from Sorwathe, Idera Rosine, Yinangulineza Josiane, and the captain as well. Just scratching their heads, looking for a plan. How do we get a wicket? They know if they don't get a wicket, these 2 batters will get the win for Muhanga Zebra, and that we mentioned at the beginning of the game would be considered a major upset. This is a team that has just come up to Division 1, very new. Most of the players have never really come up against the likes of Alice, the likes of Rosine, Josiane. These are national team players, Isimbi and Rieta. And if they are to get the win, wow, that would be good. But that is what we play for, Zedkan. That is what Dafabet T10 brings to you. It's never over until it's over.
Well, definitely, if you're to look at the warms here, the blue just way above the yellow one, and just 2 wickets to be called. Yet the yellow worm has 8 wickets to its side, frequently losing wickets where Sorwathe women's. And of course, it's very exciting for the underdogs to be on the upper hand of a game.
Yeah, and another thing for Sorwathe to worry about, if they go down this game, they will be coming up against a better side, a much stronger side in Gahanga Queens. Next up, straight away, no time to rest, no time to recover. And with, of course, a loss, the morale won't be high, and Gahanga Queens will make them pay. So, ooh, and again, going for that slog sweeper. Doesn't connect. Oh, she's bowled. Zaid Khan, she is bowled between her legs. Didn't pick it up initially, but Alice has provided that breakthrough. And Georgette has played well, you'd say. 17 or 15 has to go. Is this the opening? Is this the chance now that Sorwathe need?
I'll tell you, Clinton, that ball, that shot is always a wicket taker. Cross-batted shots have always made you lose wickets.
Yeah, Alice there with no emotions whatsoever, no celebration, nothing. She had me, of course, thinking that was just an appeal. However, she did bowl Georgette, and 3 wickets down now is Muhanga Zebra. They still need 14. Still very, very much possible with Veronica at the crease. However, the rest are very inexperienced, and Sorwathe will take advantage. Absolutely, they will try and clean over most of the other batters. They will make sure Veronica doesn't get much of the strike.
And this is where the game gets spiced up. The inexperienced players coming in. Veronique has to be very, very wise and cautious about her strike and when to take strike.
Just thinking back to that dismissal of Georgette. She's been playing well. She knows she's the main batter for the team. Was it really needed to go for such a shot again? However, that's how she plays, so you'll never know. However, she may have just given window, something, an opening for Sorwathe to take advantage of, and she knows it. It's all now up to Veronica, who is on strike. Still need 14. And you can see Sorwathe, they know they cannot defend these runs up to the last over. They will need wickets. Reason why you see on your screens there, number 3, Nyirangudineza Josiane being given her last over. There is no need to keep her for the death. There won't be a death. They just need to get all the wickets. Stepping down, hits it hard. Wow! Power, authority, experience as well. It's 10 now. Veronica moves on to 10.
Taking all the pressure off. Have a look at that. Great connection. Alice Ikuzwe had just 2 yards to move to her right and she couldn't get her hand to it.
Yeah, I think she was just beaten by the power and the pace behind that ball. Sorwathe, it's 10 now. They still believe. If they get this wicket of Iriho Veronica, I'm telling you, it's always anyone's game in cricket. But now, just 10 runs. How will Veronica play? She may look for a single. Coming down again. Oh, and waits for that slow ball. Misfielder. Gets off the strike. It's now 9, Zaid Khan. We keep counting down. However, new batter on striker. Neo Muchiza. Just asking, taking her there on leg stump. And now you see where experience as well from the side of Sorwathe is going to come in. Josiane, she is just looking at those stumps. Nothing else. If she balls anything outside off, just wait and see. She won't be happy with it. Might be a dot, but she knows she needs to clean up the stumps. In the air, chance. Ooh, just falls behind the keeper. This could be a 2. Will she come back? Oh, I don't think Veronica is interested. She realizes if these other batters face likely more than so, they will be, of course, dismissed. And 8 runs now.
It's just the awareness. The experience brings the awareness. She's got to keep the strike. She understands she's got 2 deliveries to play with over here and probably rotate the strike on the very last. Those 9 runs, 8 runs can be a lot of runs to get.
Slowly cut away. Very good to see Veronica. She knows she has to be on strike in the next over. It is a risk, of course, giving the new batter to face one more delivery. However, it won't matter, Zaid Khan. If she doesn't get the strike next over, she might see wickets fall in that over at the non-strikers. So, bit of a risk giving the young Neo Muchiza the strike now, but it's just 1 ball. If she survives, well and good. They just need 7 runs now. Slowly counting down is Muhanga Zebra. What a win this will be.
And a very, very tough second game will be for Sorwathe.
Yeah,
if
you
they
don't want to come
manage
up against
this.
Gahanga when you've lost. Slow ball in the air. Chance. Rosine. Oh, and it falls safe. Chance for a 2. Veronica. Oh, I think she missed the trick there. There was a chance for a second and retaining the strike as well. Nevertheless, it should be the end of the over, right? No, there's still one more delivery.
There's 1 delivery.
Yeah, this needs to be a single. I think.
That's
However,
exactly
a
why
boundary
she
won't hurt
stayed
them
on.
though, so because they only need 6 runs. But I think she just needs to go for that single. 6 in 25. Josiane, can she get that big wicket? Ooh, going for the stumps. Chance. Ooh, is that Sylvie? That was it.
Very slow indeed. Very slow indeed. It was an opportunity. Veronique, not the quickest of runners between wickets there, but she had all the time to aim at the stumps and she didn't grab that opportunity.
Yeah, even if she just got the ball and handed over straight to the bowler who was waiting at the stumps, Josiane, there will still be 5 runs to play with. New batters, who knows? But now Veronica is back on strike. 5-2 win. You feel it's now Muhanga Zebra's game to lose. It is in their grasp. They need to take this. This would be a very good win for them.
Let's wait and see. Can Veronique finish it, or will she cause more drama here in this game? Are we in for more drama? Alice Ikuzwe picking up Veronica's wicket in this over. Let's wait and see.
One thing I know for sure, just watch this fast ball. I'm sure Veronica will, of course, give her the charge as she's done on past occasions, and probably just try and scare the fielders on the back foot and drop it for a single. Let's see.
13 runs of 12 deliveries. You can see the difference. Gets a thick outside edge and a fumble by the fielder, and that will race away for a boundary. Fortune favors the brave. You can see the smile on Iriho Veronique's face. She knows she got away with that. Got a thick outside edge, a toe edge, and beating the fielder. The fielder looked like she was out there fetching chickens. Ball not coming into her hands.
This is it.
Glides away.
This is it. Zaid Khan. Alice there just suffers the pace. Probably a slow ball maybe at this occasion. Make Veronica. But this is it. 1 to win. Comes down the wicket. In the air. Chance. And she's gone. Oh no. The Gahanga Queens were just getting ready to take on the field, thinking it's time for warm-ups. They'll have to wait an extra 3-5 minutes. I don't know. Let's see. Still 1 run to get.
I told you, Clinton. She loves adding that drama into this. And the drama is coming in. 1 run. The scores are level. What else could you ask for? All she had to do was pick up that single. And the team was already charging in for celebrations. They'll have to wait. 1 more delivery. Veronique walking out. Job done.
New batter is number 00. Very interesting number. Omutoni Lilian. Not much really. I don't think we have much of our stats. A left-hander taking guard on off-stump. Interestingly, Alice knows this is very far from reach for Sorwathe. However, could we about to see something special? A super over probably. They would need to take 6 wickets.
But if you to consider, have a look at how numbers can confuse someone who's new to the game. Figures of 9 runs and picking up 2 wickets sounds impressive, but when you do not have that much of a total to defend.
Yep, no runs on the board. But you have to say Muhanga Zebra have done everything from the start of the game. They won the toss, read the conditions perfectly. Ball fast ball of the game. Alice there was knocked over by Nadine. Oh, and that is it. First ball. Lilian sweeps it. Famous win. Muhanga Zebra. New to Division 1. They knock over Sorwathe, who are former champions. Look at the emotions. Credit and respect Iriho Veronica. She has done a very good job. And she has led the side to a famous win.
And there you see 444 on screen, 44 for the loss of 4 wickets. Muhanga Zebras winning by 6 wickets here. What a way to finish it. What a ball. And what a shot played first up. Sweeping it for a boundary. First taste of victory in the first division. The underdogs have taken the game away. There we have the scorecard. 3 of 5. Dorian, the captain. Gabriel Georgette, 17. Impressive knock of 17 of 15 with 2 boundaries and a strike rate. Impressive of 113. Wase Tanya, the wicketkeeper, had to leave without troubling the scorers. She's 2 deliveries. Iriho Veronique, 17 off 14 with 3 boundaries, an impressive strike rate of 121 to her name. And then the finishing job of Nyomuchiza Giselle and Umutoni Liliane. One more thing that was impressive is Sorwathe Women's also gave away just 1 extra.